What is up, everyone? We're going to be reacting to Post Malone Losers. I don't know really anything about this guy. If he's country, if he's rock, if he's somewhere in between. I don't know. I've heard his name a million times. So let's see what this is about.
Last callers, last chancers, 9-to-5ers, truckers, dancers, couple Chucks, Earns and Chandlers, with a whole lot of prayers unanswered. Whiskey by noon and beer before that. Southbound train on a hellbound track. Might just put two middle fingers up and throw one back for all the people who ain't ever felt at home. Just spinning on a rock and getting stoned. Yeah, this one's for the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. They ain't never been no winners.
I think he's singing about me. Okay, this is weird. This is kind of like a country rap. I don't know how to explain this. A modern twist where they just throw all kinds of styles in there. I'm not really sure what this is, but I kind of like it so far.
Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in. There's a place you could always get in. Oh, you might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers, the ones like you and the ones like me. My therapist is a good.
I was kind of hoping for a little something extra right there before the verse kicked back in, but that was still pretty cool. The lyrics are good. The song is good. It's not knocking my socks off or anything, but you know, I don't think it's supposed to be. It's just a good little tune. I like the fact that the video is not some big production. It's just him sitting there smoking. I like the old school kind of stuff. So
Bartender, heartbreakers and to my benders. Bad times that we can't forget and good times that we won't remember.
oh no, he's drinking Bud Light. Wasn't that outlawed? No, I think they're back now.
Raise them up when we hear a sad song. Let her cry but still guitar. No way to change the way we are. This one's for the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. They ain't never been no winners. Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in. There's a place you can always get in. You might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers, the ones like you.
All right, so I've worked with some really top songwriters in my years, and I'm actually a songwriter myself. And one thing I don't like about modern music is it just repeats. There's really nothing different going on. In the second verse, the second chorus, you know, the words change, but that's it. There's nothing else that's different. A lot of the good bands will change the way they play the verses or the choruses, or they'll add different little doohickeys in the background, you know, some kind of extra instrument or extra voice to kind of keep your attention going. Because when it's just the same thing over and over with different words, to me, it gets really boring. I guess you guys don't really care, but as a musician who likes ear candy, and I can hear all these things that these guys could be doing to make this song so much cooler. But I guess maybe they just want it to be a nice, simple message song, but you could still do that while making it a lot cooler. In my opinion, anyways, it's kind of bland. It's up and down, but it's not horrible.
And the ones like me, if you're living like you got nothing to lose, there's a spot for you beside me on this stool. Come kick it with the losers, the outcasts and the sinners.
Yeah, that was kind of a cool little bridge. I feel like they missed a little bit. They could have maybe waited an extra couple seconds and had a bigger kick in, but it's not that kind of song, I guess.
There ain't never been no winners. Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in.
See, now they're finally doing some different stuff in the background. You can hear some extra voices and stuff, but it comes at the end of the song. By then, you've probably already left, if you're like me.
There's a place you can always get in. You might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers. The ones like you and the ones like me.
Well, he can definitely sing. He's got a really good voice. I just wish he'd, belt out a little bit. Maybe not in this song. I get it. It's not the right style, but I want to hear this dude belt it out, get some scratchiness to his voice. He's singing, him singing this song, this is like chewing gum, There's no challenge to singing a song like this for this guy. Yeah. The Bud Light and the cigarette. So I guess he's kind of countryish. I don't know. You guys let me know. Have any requests, throw them my way. I did like the song. It's just, it's okay. It's okay. At least it's a song. At least they're real instruments and he's really singing. And that's why you gotta love country, at least nowadays. At least it's all real for the most part. And, well, peace out. Let me know. Shoot requests my way. I'm just getting started off on this journey, but I know what I'm talking about. You may not agree with me, but I do know what I'm talking about. So, peace out, yo.